I'm here for the Rabbits and Broncos game, but I've gone live now because we are, and I know I've got a couple of people here. We're going to Golden Point in a game that we shouldn't be going to Golden Point. It's 20 all. It was 20 all last year as well. I'm pretty sure I predicted Raiders 21-20 last year, and it ended up being the Warriors winning 21-20. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure it was. This is absolutely nuts. This is crazy. Yeah, 21-20 in April last year, and I picked the Raiders 21-20. Look, I've tipped the Warriors here. I tipped the Warriors 13+. That's obviously not going to happen. They're going to be kicking the ball to the Raiders. Jared Croker had a kick to win it from the sideline. That kick was missed. Man, Warriors were up 20-6, then 20-10, then 20-16, and it's now 20 all. Papali'i will start with the first run. Egan around the neck. And Tohu Harris and Barnett involved in that tackle. Well, guys, this is crazy. I thought the Broncos and Rabbitohs, the next game, one of my most anticipated games of the year. This is pretty crazy that this could end up being the game of the round. Who expected Golden Point? Raiders have lost 9-1-11 from Golden Point and drawn one game. Fifth tackle here. They're going to get to halfway, so they're not going to get in range of a field goal. Jamal Fogarty kicks to the corners. It's caught in goals. It's a 20-metre restart here to Chance Nickel-Clockstad. 7 tackles set with 3 minutes 56 on the clock. Thank you. Your channel is growing. Keep going and you'll reach 5K in no time. Yeah, I think it's coming. I think it's definitely coming. I think we're on 4,200 and something. Yeah, 4,250. So, we're definitely grinding there. Vlogs will help that. I'm going to Melbourne next week as well. Live streams will probably help. They're going to be, a rare. What a run from Tohu Harris. Okay, so they're up to the 40. They're definitely going to be within field goal range here. The Warriors, Dylan Walker, Wade Egan, 26 metres out. This is fifth. Adam Fanua-Blake has got them up. Where's Johnston? Where is Sean Johnston? And the Warriors up the waz. They get another win on the board. Do they move into the top 4? I believe they do. I got them at the top 4 at the end of the season. 21-20, the same score as last year in Golden Point as well. The Raiders made it, they were down 20-6, made it 20-20 to force Golden Point. But Sean Johnson, icing on the cake, full time, Warriors 21, Raiders 20. That was a crazy game, and Sean Johnson is a man on a mission right now. He is in some supreme form. I was thinking about selling him on Supercoach, but I think I just, I got to hold on to him. I got to check my Supercoach scores. I might just unplug my phone for a little bit and maybe put it back on later. Let me know how the hearing for the game is. Obviously, shouldn't be able to hear the game too much because of commentary and copyright issues, but I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good game. I'm going good. Callum, how are you? So if you are just joining, the Warriors have defeated the Raiders in Golden Point 21-20. That was a absolutely cracking ending to a game. Let's have a look at Sean Johnson's Supercoach. Or did I sell him? No, 61 points for Sean Johnson. So far, I am on 220. I had Coruscant at 58, John Bateman 51, and Joe Tarpany 50. So I've got in this game Katoni Staggs. I've got going up against Patrick Carrigan, Damien Cook, and Kolamatangi. Do you make reels or any shorts? I made a short in the past where we were versing the Knights in the finals, like a reaction when I couldn't go to that game. But no, I haven't really made reels. I make TikToks, Entertain YT over on TikTok. I make a lot of TikTok content, that's not NRL related as well. I kind of just do, here we go, we're getting ready for this game. I can't wait for this game. I'm getting excited. I'm obviously not a Broncos fan or a Rabbitohs fan, but the Rabbitohs, they need to win this game, in my opinion. They're sitting in 8th position. There are teams that are showing, a lot of heart and grit that are better than them. But let me check it out. What's the name? I'm pretty sure it's Entertain YT. I'll just check that for you. Entertain YT. Yeah, that's me. I've got the Harry Grant as an eel profile picture from a series that I did. 3,200 followers. There you go. I don't really check the following on TikTok, but I do have 124,000 likes as well, which is great. This game would have been good to watch live. It would have been absolutely nuts because you would have had, the Warriors running away with it, really. There's been a late change. Wow. Patrick Carrigan moves to the back row. Is he going to score a try tonight? Let's have a look what he's paying because I will be getting on that for a joke. Pat Carrigan, $7.75. I'm just going to go $3 for $30 on that because Patrick Carrigan has obviously never scored a try in the NRL and he has moved to the back row for this game. And I believe this might be delayed, so I just need to move it to the other one as well. I just realised that. First try scorer Carrigan as well is $46, so massive odds, and he's playing in the back row. There we go. Let's see if Carrigan can get his first NRL try in the back row for the Rabbitohs tonight. I will also keep you guys updated with my team in the back row for Capewell or Ricky. Ricky, it looks like. And then Burgess comes in for Totola for the Rabbitohs. Tallis Duncan and Davey Moali come in. So it looks like Burgess moves from the bench to the starting side. Latrell, obviously, as you know, Latrell Mitchell out. Blake Taff at fullback for the Rabbitohs once again. So, yeah, Patrick Carrigan has been named to play in the back row. I'm just trying to work out. I believe it's Capewell and Carrigan in the back row. Yeah, it is. So Jordan Ricky must have been ruled out. Palacia, Walters, Haas, Capewell, Carrigan in the back row, and Marty Tupou. I know Tupou, but what's Marty's nationality pronunciation? Tupou. But there you go. Patrick Carrigan in the back row here. Here we go. So, yeah, my tip here, I did tip South to win 19 points to 18. I think they'll end up winning by 2. I think it will be tight. So, start off with Kurt Capewell, dragged back by, I can see Kolomatangi. I'm just trying to work out who that is there. Oh, my leg's already hurting. That's the issue with live streams. Depends what room I am in. The reffing in the Warriors-Raiders game was quite bad. I don't think it was too bad. I guess the refereeing was definitely questionable. And I guess the Raiders were definitely bought into it towards the end. They scored their tries, not off referee calls at all, but they did get a lot of 6 agains, and the second half was all Canberra. One try to the Warriors. Hey, Hainsey, how are you? We've got 10 people on. Make sure you like this video if you are enjoying it. And let me know if you want to see more of these streams. Blake Taff at the back. Safe hands. Now, the Rabbitohs, this is their 5th game at the Sunshine Coast Stadium. And they have won 4 from 4. Good day, Jason. At this venue. I couldn't tell you who they have played, if I'm being honest. But they do have a 4 from 4 record. As I think it's Tane Milne having a run here, and Tane Milne runs about 10 metres there. Cook, away to Murray. They go towards the left edge. Just trying to work out who number 10 is for the Bunnies. Wearing jersey number 10 is... because number 10 is not playing it. Yeah, it's Harmasele. There we go, it's Harmasele. But he's playing as a number 8, which is funny. Cody Walker puts in a kick on 5th. There is lots of chases, but Cobbo, he juggles it, but he gets it. Hey, all, hope you don't mind if I join you lovely lots. No worries at all, Cyrix Extras. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's enjoy the game. And, if you don't have KO and for whatever reason you don't have Channel 9 as well, then I'll be providing my commentary. Here's Paddy Carrigan, first run. Now, he's wearing jersey number 13, but he's playing in the back row, and he's dragged back to the marker here. Good defensive set from the Rabbitohs so far. The Broncos target the left edge of the Rabbitohs. It's going to be fourth tackle, but I did hear 6 again. Yeah, it is 6 again here. 3 minutes gone, and the Rabbitohs and Broncos game is 0-0. So Billy Walters to play it. They're going to go to the left. They're going to go to Payne Haas. He's going to run through the middle and be brought down by Cook and is it Davey Moali in Jersey 10? I keep forgetting, hey. Hamasele. Reece Walsh can't get an offload away. Third tackle. 6 again. Set restart here for the Broncos. 2 set restarts in a minute. Kurt Capewell. You know what? If Patrick Carrigan scores first, this is going to be nuts because he's moved to the back row. He's never scored an NRL try. This could be a moment for the ages. Marty Tapau at lock has a run, going for the line, nicely held up by Blake Taff. Billy Walters reaches out. He's short. It's third tackle. The Broncos to play it. Do they go left or right with Tapau? They go right. They go to Reynolds. They go, Katoni held up. Katoni Staggs held up. And I'm just trying to work out if he's lost the ball. It looks as though he's lost the ball, which means the Rabbitohs will get the ball here. Katoni Staggs. Yes, he has lost the ball. He tries to slam it down, and it's short. Yeah, I think Para Eels do you want me to call you Para Eels or do you want me to call you by a name? It's up to you. But I think the international countries, it's hard to watch rugby league. And, people in, America, in different countries will literally wake up to watch rugby league at whatever time. So, first penalty to South Sydney here, 5 minutes in, and the Rabbitohs get a penalty after the Broncos had back-to-back set restarts. I hope this isn't one of those games, where they... Yeah, no, it's you, Khaled. That's why I said, do you want me to call you by Khaled, or would you prefer me to call you by Para Eels 1947? Because obviously that would get you followers, probably, if I'm calling that out to you people who are clicking on your profile, that type of thing. So the Rabbitohs kick it and move themselves to halfway. Wonder what NRL coverage would be like in the USA. Well, the USA use an app called Watch NRL or something. They have to pay quite a decent amount for it. That's how I watched the Melbourne Storm Parramatta opener. I watched it at 2 a.m. in America. Here we go. The Rabbitohs pressing hard. Campbell Graham, one-on-one defense. Campbell Graham, Katoni Staggs there. Great defense. Yeah, I was going to say that I watched it at 2 a.m., the season opener where we lost to the Storm in Golden Point. People seem to know the teams over there, like Ubers and stuff, when I was there, were knowing their stuff. As they go to the left edge here, dangerous. Alex Johnston, still going. Alex Johnston, he's got first try. He's got the first try. Alex Johnston, AJ. I said that they were going to go to Alex Johnston, but Latrell will put in a dummy to Johnston and Latrell will score. I'm taking it close enough. I did back Alex Johnston in a bet as well. So Alex Johnston on the board. It is the Rabbitohs 4, the Broncos 0. A great start. Cody Walker passed it to Blake Taff. Put in a pass. Selwyn Cobbo. Bad read in defence. Carrigan in the way of Walker. And Johnston goes over for the try. 4 points to 0 to the Rabbitohs. They gave me Alex Johnston at $11 instead of $8, so I had $3.50 on it and got $40 there, guys. So that's awesome. That's a great little win. Alex Johnston, $11 for first try scorer, and he has now scored 181 tries in the NRL, 9 tries away from Billy Slater, and he's only 41 tries now away from Ken Irvine. A lot of talk about that medal if he does do that, being called the Johnston Irvine medal. And I think if he gets that mark, he deserves it. He won't get it this season, but if he plays on for and plays in the form that he is as a try scoring machine, he had been a little bit quieter. He went a bit quiet. I'm going well, bro. Got Rabbits to win. I'll send my bet if I gets up. Yeah, I just had Alex. So, Tom, I had Ian Barley. I had Alex Johnston, first try scorer, power priced at $11. So, look, I don't, me, I don't bet massive, but I did have a couple bucks on that. So, just won $40. And, yeah, pretty good start. Rabbitohs 6. They get the kick as well. The conversion successful. I did miss it, but I believe Blake Taff is kicking their goals in the absence of Latrell Mitchell. Nah, Travel Lodge. Is that the hotel before? Are you watching this with your family or just on your phone? Hey, here's a question. Does anyone know which clubs Ken Irvine played for? Oh, good question. I'm an idiot. I'm probably going to say the Dragons was probably at least one of them. Let me have a look. North Sydney Bears and Manly. There you go. Manly Sea Eagles and the Bears. Of course, the Bears. Tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. Nummy and have a room. Mum and Dad got a TV next to us, got the footy on, and you on the phone. Oh, nice. Sweet. You excited? For those of you who don't know, Tom is off to Bali tomorrow. He's very excited. It's his first time at Bali in a few years. We obviously went to Bali, me, Tom, and Emily, back in 2019. Had a great time. Had a few vlogs there. Check them out. I used to do a lot of like international type of or like traveling type of vlogs. New Zealand, a cruise, Bali. I had some Melbourne stuff and some Brisbane stuff. Some of it's been taken down due to match footage. But if you've been around, which I can see a lot of you have been for a while, Reece Walsh still going. The Broncos here. Rabbitohs 6, the Broncos 0. The Broncos are 10 metres out. This is a great chance for them to try and score. Patrick Carrigan, he's still, playing in the middle of the field, even though he's named in the back row. Now, Payne Haas still going, brought down by Colomatungi and Lachlan Ilias. Bring back the holiday vlogs. Well, I did USA. I got some USA vlogs out, remember? Palacia runs into Damien Cook, and it is 6 again to the Broncos here. And they go to the left-hand side. Ezra Mam. Good tackle, Lachlan Ilias. I don't even know where I'd go next. I think I'd want to go back to New Zealand, and on a cruise would be fantastic. That's what I think I'd do. Do you think it was a mistake to change my tips from Bunnies to Broncos? It's up to you. I actually stuck with it. Even though I heard Latrell was out, I think the Rabbitohs need to win this. I think they have a more offload away to Reynolds. Patrick Carrigan going at the line. His first NRL try. He can smell it. Reece Walsh gets the offload. Now Stags. He's got it. Katoni Stagg. Oh, has he got it? They're going to call try here, and I thought he did get it, but it is in the Rabbitohs' hands. Does a little king try celebration there. I just want to check this, if there was a hand underneath it. But I think Katoni Staggs might have scored this try. And if he has, fairly easy kick to make it 6-all. Let's have a look. So we're going all the way back here. So when Walsh gets it, all right, so Reece Walsh here passes it to Staggs. Staggs runs. Can't really see it from that angle. So the offload, Carrigan. Walsh has it. It says try confirmed. So he did score the try. No hands underneath it. And Katoni Staggs ran at Isaiah Tass. And Cody Walker tries to get underneath it, but no, they get the ball down. It almost comes out, but he does get the ball down and grounds it. So Katoni Staggs scores the second try of the match, Alex Johnston the first. And at the moment, it is the Rabbitohs leading the Broncos 6 points to 4. And Adam Reynolds here with the kick. Too easy at the Sunshine Coast over the top. I know this is a Rabbitohs home game, and I know you've got to take games different places, but this Would have been a massive crowd, I reckon, at Acor. I reckon this would have been a great crowd, but it's not there because of the women's World Cup. Makes sense now. Didn't think of it last night. Massive crowd there last night of, I think, 75,000 people. But I'm going to check the score for my Western Bulldogs as well. If you are an AFL fan, and depending on who you have tipped, I will let you know what is happening there. I'm a Western Bulldogs fan. I did put out a vlog last week at the game. We're down 19 points to 9. Not a good start against the Bombers, but long way to go. They all go in for a bit of a scuffle here. 12 minutes gone in the match. The Broncos and the Rabbitohs, 6 points all. Giants are definitely playing finals. What are they? Yeah, I think it's it definitely looks like it, eh? But if not, kind of depends on Essendon and Richmond, probably. So we might have a send-off or at least a sin bin here at minimum after some silly contact on Marty Tapau. So Marty Tapau. Oh, wait, Marty Tapau with the bumpers up. There's a crackdown on this. The bumpers up. Marty Tapau makes contact with Campbell Graham and has been sent to the sin bin. So man down there for the Broncos. I'm guessing Patrick Carrigan will probably move back to lock, even though he is, named in the back row tonight. He also puts his knee up. He puts his knee into Campbell Graham as well as, the bumpers up, which there's a crackdown at the moment. So, there's some bad contact there. And this will put the Rabbitohs. Are they going to go? Looks like they're going to go for 2. Let me know in the comments, guys, who is your favourite Fox League and Channel 9 commentator? Who do you just, you love listening to their commentary? Obviously, Rabs, but he's not part of Channel 9 really anymore, besides, I guess, those big games. But who is your pick for the best commentator from both Channel 9 and Fox League as we have this 2-point conversion time waster here? 27 minutes to go in the first half, so 13 minutes gone, and the Rabbitohs 6, the Broncos 6. Swans have lost a lot of opportunities in 2014 against Hawthorn, 2016 against Western Bulldogs, and last year. Yeah, they have lost a lot of opportunities. Really taking a long time here, taking the time off the clock, Blake Taff. Big man Daryl Broman. Big man Daryl Broman at Lowe's, that type of one. So this kick here from Blake Taff to give the Rabbitohs an 8 points to 6 lead, which is very similar to what happened in the Warriors game. It was 8-6. Goes straight over. So it's the Rabbitohs leading the Broncos by 2 points off the Blake Taff conversion. Tony Staggs scored for the Broncos, and the first try scorer was Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. $20-9 in favour of the Essendon Bombers. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. For this game, the 3 try scorers that I picked when Latrell was out. So for the previous game, it was Dallin Martinez-Zelezniak, Albert Hopewade, and Chance Nickel-Klokstad. Albert didn't score. He scored but was denied, so it's frustrating. For this one, I've gone Alex Johnston, Keon Kolomatangi, and Reece Walsh. I think Kolomatangi, coming off that Origin win, it's me running some hard lines, wanting to get back real into form. And Reece Walsh, first game back in a while, he'll be hungry. He'll catch the ball off an offload. And Alex Johnston, well, he's already scored, so I don't really need to back that one up there. But Rabbitohs off the back of that one. Tapau still 7 minutes and 48 seconds in the sin bin. 25 minutes to go in the first half. The Rabbitohs get a penalty here, so they are going to be put downfield. Oh, here we go. Oh, he sent me his bet, and I tell you what, it does look as though it could get up. Gutherson's scoring is a scary one for me, Tom. 10 grand off $3. Dragons win, Ravalawa scored. Warriors win, Dallin scored. Rabbitohs win, Johnston scored. Roosters win, Tupou and Khan Pereira score. Storm to win, Dominic Young, Xavier Coates score. Taulagi and Gutherson to score. And then Penrith win, To'o and Crichton to score. 10 grand for $3. That is out crazy odds. Good luck. I really like it. I just think the Gutherson one is a bit hard, hey? So the error here from Campbell Graham will give the Broncos back the ball. I was speaking about Kolomatangi. It seems like it's the type of bet that could get up, Tom. Especially, the Warriors game was close, so you got that leg. I'm just trying to think of your hardest leg. No Sevo, which sucks. Yeah, I picked Will Penasini to score a try. I think without Sevo, even though Sevo hasn't been scoring tries, I think Will is going to be doing a bit of that running. I think he can target them and stuff. Yeah, that game would have had you on edge. The Broncos get a penalty here. So, look, it's every set at the moment. Jai Arrow giving away the penalty, coming back into the side via the back row. So if you are just joining, the Rabbitohs lead the Broncos 8 points to 6. Alex Johnston scored first and Tony Stagg scored second. No one has scored the third try of the match just yet. Patrick Carrigan running it forward. First tackle gone for the Broncos. 5 minutes 26 with Tapau in the sin bin. Payne Haas puts the ball down. Walters gives it to Reynolds. It goes to, is it Cobbo? It is Cobbo. I love that rugby league history. Ezra Mam, Reece Walsh, ball knocked out. Rabbitohs come up with it. Great defense there from the Rabbitohs. Reece Walsh looked like scoring. And they even look like, if they got that offload and Reece Walsh put a tap back, then probably Jesse Arthur's scores there. It's going to be tough without Sevo and RCG. Sevo, for me, doesn't feel like the biggest loss in the world. RCG is a massive loss. He was so good at the start of the year. I go back to that Rabbitohs game where no one expected us to win besides me, and I'm not a one-eyed supporter. I've tipped the Cowboys, but yeah, I think there's a chance. Oh, Cody Walker gets an offload. Chase, Adam Reynolds, Cody Walker, Blake Taff doesn't get it, and now Tony Stagg's on the run. Double knock on here, and no advantage. We'll find out. But Cody Walker was almost away, got an offload away. Yeah, they've got a lot more premierships than the Broncos fans, the Rabbitohs. Oldest, proudest, loudest. And the Broncos will captain's challenge this one. So a few stoppages early on. A lot of stoppages in this game. Guys, if you are enjoying the live stream, please make sure you like it. I can see that there's 10 of you on, only 3 likes. Appreciate that you like. And if you are new around here, subscribe. You want to see, match day vlogs, things like that. Weekly tipping videos with insane stats and try scoring. I tell you what, let's have a look at this week already while we have this gap. Now, I tipped Moses Sully first try scorer. Nope, but I tipped anytime Junior Tupou. Tupou scored first, so how good was that? I tipped the Raiders to lose to the Warriors with Chance Nickel-Clockstad to score. Obviously, Latrell Mitchell ruled out, so don't know if that won't happen. Reece Walsh to score. Manu and Kless Haas to score. Munster, Penasini and Tarluggy, Crichton, and then Connor Tracy and Ola Kalatu to wrap us up on Sunday. And the Rabbitohs have the ball here. The Broncos have lost their captain's challenge for the night. I tipped Brisbane, but would rather South Sydney. Did you tip Brisbane before Blake Taaffe puts on the run? Did you tip them before Latrell Mitchell was out, or did you have the Rabbitohs and then go Brisbane? See, I went back and forth, but I always ultimately thought, South Sydney, I think they can win this game. They're going to have a much more stronger team than they've had in recent weeks. They've had a lot of outs. Arrow was a big out. Campbell Graham was a big out. And then Cody Walker, obviously some origin time. Third tackle, not 6 again. Cook passing it. And it goes to Blake Taaffe. Really nice tackle from Herbie Farnworth. Both of their centres, Herbie and Gatoni Stagg, have been great in defence so far. Sylvia Havili coming off the bench has a run there. Setting up fifth. They're going to go to the left. Cameron Murray, Cody Walker, Isaiah Tapp, chip put in, chased by Reynolds, knocked out by Reynolds. It will be... Oh, he's running to the photographer as well. He's down to Dallin. He's making sure he's all right. So there you go. The Rabbitohs are going to get the ball here. I do my tips before the team lists come out. If I want the views, I have to do that. Otherwise, other channels get the jump on me. That's true. Maybe I should do it one week. Maybe 1 week I should do it. But it's hard to pick without the thing. So maybe I could say these tips are subject to change due to team lists in the comments. But yeah, imagine, if I uploaded my tips early, I reckon I'd get a fair amount of views because I average about, at least 1,000 per tipping video from time to time. And the Broncos kick it out on the full. So it's 8 points to 6, and they get another penalty. Are they going to go for the 2, or are they going to score another point? JDB selects that. He uploads his tips straight after the final game Sunday. That's crazy. That's crazy Sunday. I can see Monday morning, Monday night, or Monday lunch if you can. Para had semi. We would be more confident coming final. Oh, semi Radrada. Yes. I thought you meant semi-final. No, I don't think so, Para Eels. I think it's been an okay season. I don't think many people expected much from us. We had a lot of lost players, some good, some bad. Here we go. Cody Walker, and should be 6 more. No, Reece Walsh has the ball. And it's a knock-on by Reece Walsh. So it's going to be another Rabbitohs scrum here. Parramatta have been very unlucky this year. A lot of close losses by less than 10 points. Some come down to bad goal kicking. We have suffered one bollocking against New Zealand. I agree. That starts the season. I thought we're playing some really good attacking footy, scoring plenty of points, just not finding a way to win. The Storm, we scored 24. The Sharks, we scored 28. And Manly, I think we scored 30. So, that says something, and that's why we got that result against Panthers. But here is Lachlan Ilias on the run. Why didn't Para think of signing Josh Adokar before Doggy signed him? Probably didn't have the money. Probably wanted to keep Sivo. They re-signed him as well. And then they've got youth that they're bringing through. Dunster and Sean Russell. Dunster is... Oh, that ball came out. And it's going to be Broncos' ball. Silly knock on there. Yes, Hayes Dunster has come in tomorrow, I believe. I've seen it official now that Hayes Dunster has come in. So Wonga Blake was obviously rumoured to come in, but whatever reason, Hayes Dunster is officially in. It still says Micah Sivo on the app. I'll just see if there is a club confirmation now. Eels. So Broncos with the scrum here. They're down 8 points to 6, 17 minutes left in the first half. There's been nothing official. I swear I saw something that said that it was confirmed. Does anybody know if it's been confirmed? Because it doesn't seem like it has. It seems like it's really still up in the air. Yeah, I'm not sure now. I'm not sure. Is there anything on the NRL app with changes? Like, I'm confused now. I don't know. I give up. Yeah, I agree. It's not a rivalry, but there's a lot of hatred. And I'm at that game next week. Can't wait. Oh, away to Cobbo. He's going to score here. Cobbo scores. He pushes the Rabbitohs winger over, and they'll take the lead here. The Broncos 10, the Rabbitohs 8. 16 minutes left in the first half here as well. So the Broncos have hit the lead off a Selwyn Cobbo try, and it's 10 points to 8 in favour of the Broncos, with a kick to come, which will probably be just under the post from where he scored the try. Cowboys aren't going to forget that prelim. That's what I said. I think last year we showed the Panthers. We didn't forget that prelim, played our heart out. We knocked the Cowboys out. I think tomorrow night is going to be tough. I think it will be close. I do think it'll be close. I've seen a lot of people tipping. Someone tipped the bloody Cowboys to win 40 points to 10 or something like that. Crazy. I only think of it half a dozen players who signed for Parramatta from Melbourne or vice versa. Tepai Maroa, George Jennings, can't think. There's two for you. Yeah, we were going to get Christian Welch a long time ago. I'm pretty sure we were going to get Josh Papali'i as well, from memory. Pretty sure we were very close to signing Josh Papali'i. So if you are just joining, guys, the Broncos lead the Rabbitohs 12 points to 8, 4-point contest, 15 minutes to go in the first half. The Broncos had a man down for that period, but now they are back to 13 on 13. And I might just check how my doggies are going. Tui Kamika was a Para Junior. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Para vs Melbourne only became a rivalry because of the 2009 Grand Final. Yeah, it started then. It grew over the years, and there's been a lot of games since, but probably started then. Doggies in front, 27 points to 20. Great turnaround. Broncos penalty. Rabbitohs absolutely livid at that penalty. Havili and Kolomatangi fired up. So Broncos 12, Rabbitohs 8, 14 minutes left in the first half. Penalty was for holding down the man. So Kurt Capewell running it. Payne Haas. Marty Tapa'u. There you go. Tapa'u. Got it right this time. Took a few goes. Has everybody seen the shirt by now? The Entertain House shirt. I showed Mitch the other day. I'm going to hook him up with a large at the Dragons game, as long as he's playing. I'm getting him a large one. So, yeah, Mitch likes the shirts. Oh, Kurt Capewell, offload, Walsh, knocked on by Mam there. Knocked on by Ezra Mam. Broncos 12, Rabbitohs 8. Rabbitohs will go on to the attack here off a nice offload, but then Ezra Mam just puts it down. Rabbitohs getting the penalty now. A lot of penalties in this game. It's been okay. If you rewatch the 1999 prelim, a lot of dodgy calls went against us. I've got to find that somewhere, hey. Especially one of their tries came with knock on. They won by 2 points. Trying to remember. Don't think I've got that one on. Oh, I might have it on DVD, actually, the more I think about it. No, but the 80s grand finals, Jared Haynes debut. I'll have to check what's in that collection. So the Broncos 12, the Rabbitohs 8. Rabbitohs on the attack, going their dangerous left edge again. Alex Johnston, overlap here. Oh, he runs over Tony Staggs, but he knocks it on. Isaiah Tass picks it up, but the Stags defensively has been fantastic. Oh, it was on your birthday. Oh, that's heartbreaking, isn't it? I think for me, during the COVID years, the game against the Rabbitohs was my birthday weekend. I think it was like 2 days before my birthday where we played the Rabbitohs in the elimination game where we lost 36-20, I think, something like that. And then I remember on my birthday, the Kansas City Chiefs, who were my team in the NFL, who had a great record, they lost on my birthday. So, yeah, it was pretty frustrating. So challenge unsuccessful. Both challenges burned. I don't know why the Rabbits challenged that. Both challenges burnt. Hopefully we can go for, a faster paced game. Check how the Doggies are going. They were up by 7. If you are an AFL fan, Western Bulldogs are leading Essendon 27-20 at the end of the quarter. I tipped the Doggies by, I think it might have been like 15. I'll just have a look. And in this game, I tipped South Sydney by 2 points. Where are they currently down? Oh, there's an ad. Nice run, Selwyn Cobbo. Western Bulldogs by, 15 I tipped them by. So Hetherington, Walters to Powell, third tackle. Forward pass there to the Broncos, just under halfway. So the Broncos 12, the Rabbitohs 8 at the moment. 2017 finals game. Oh, don't even get me started with that one. The 2017 finals game was bullshit. Curtis Scott, yep. At least with the preliminary last year, we got revenge for 2005. Yeah, you could say that. In some ways, 2005 was our time. They spoiled the party. Can see this game going to Golden Point 2. Look, I tipped this game to be a Latrell Mitchell field goal, which obviously isn't going to happen, but I still think the Rabbitohs will find a way to win this. Their left attack. Here they go again on their left attack. Johnston. Good tackle, Carrigan. Offload to Isaiah Tass. It's only third tackle, though. It's only third tackle. Oh, Cody Walker is grabbing at his arm. This is not good scenes for Rabbitohs fans right now. Oh, he couldn't even catch the ball. They threw it to him and he just let it bounce. Okay, fifth tackle for the Rabbitohs. They're down 12 points to 8. If they can score here, they might tie it up or potentially take the lead. Cody Walker kicks it. Campbell Graham goes up and the Broncos have got it. And they are out of goals too. I think it could be Stags or Herbie. It's Herbie. Gutherson was injured for the first rounds of 2018. We lost our opening 6 games. Yeah, our first win was against Manly. I remember that. We won 44-12 or something like that. Go figure. Yeah, Gutherson's been massive for the club. I have always liked Gutherson, and I've always thought, 2020 was his year for the Dally M. But that Warriors game just proved to me how big he is to our club, because I think if he played, it could have been an entirely different game. His defense last week against the Titans, his creativity, big plays. He's I guess he's fairly rated now, but underrated in the sense that people just tease him, which is bullshit. Nice tackle from Herbie Farnworth on Campbell Graham. Loving the one-on-one defense here from Campbell Graham and Staggs and Farnworth being able to contain him because he's such an electric centre. Oh, don't go into that game. I was there for that game. I didn't do a vlog. I was with my dad. I was with Reese. I was absolutely livid at Newcastle that game. Pass put in, long pass. Johnston doesn't offload, and this will be fifth. So, look, they're using that left edge a lot, but they're not doing hell of a lot with it. Cody Walker puts it up. It's a high kick. There's a chase. The Broncos have got it, though, and it is Jesse Arthurs. Yeah, that game pissed me off. Yep, Bevan French in the corner. That was devastating. That was absolutely devastating. I'm pretty sure there was the one against the Dragons, Matt Duffy's try after we led for, all the game. Matt Duffy's try in 2018 in that year. All Arthurs, it almost goes out. They keep it in. It's fifth. Very silly there for the Broncos in this set. 39-metre gain in the set, though. Reynolds, it's a spiral kick, and Blake Taff has got it. He's running it. He's running it 20 metres, and he's brought down there. Nice run. Parramatta 2018 would beat Tigers 2023 and 2022. We weren't awful like they are. We weren't awful. As you said, some very unlucky calls. Actually, it was 2018. I could be wrong. It might have been 2019. There was a game where we lost to Canberra, 19-0. We scored a try that was denied that should have been, called as a try. It was called denied. This is a very scrappy game so far. Errors here in the last three sets. Look, Souths are down 12 points to 8, but this is really, really scrappy footy right now. While we're talking about wooden spooners, we're seeing what we thought we'd see last night with the Dragons and the Tigers, which put me to sleep a couple times. It was a tough game to watch. As Griffin said, the execution for both of these teams just seemed to go out the door. Yes, 2019, that's where Ferguson's nose was bent. In that game, a lot of calls went against us. We lost, I'm pretty sure, 19-0. We scored a try. I can't remember who it was, but we scored a try early on, and that try was taken away, and I felt like it changed the whole momentum of that game. We had a great start to that game. Reece Walsh giving it to Kurt Capel, brought down by Kolomatangi. So the Rabbitohs 8, the Broncos lead the Rabbitohs 12. So 12 points to 8, 5 minutes 30 left in the first half as Hetherington puts on a bit of a run. Fourth tackle, 15 metres out. Payne Haas running, hard to stop. He is stopped. Fifth tackle, 5 minutes and 13 seconds. And this pass is terrible. Oh, the Rabbitohs kick it. It's staying in field. The chase is by Ezra Mam. Oh, 6 more. And Ezra Mam. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle from Isaiah Tuss. Thumps Ezra Mam to the ground. And Reece Walsh is through here. Reece Walsh is through. And it's a Rabbitohs penalty. It was too easy. 4 minutes 50. Rabbitohs penalty for obstructing the defender. 2014, we should have made the finals, but bottled it massively. To be honest, I can't remember 2014. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look at some previous years. Maybe I only remember the good besides 2018 because I was obviously making content for it. 2010 was tough. 2010 was all the salary cap stuff, wasn't it? Because that was very tough. All right, so 4 minutes 15 left in the first half. The Broncos lead the Rabbitohs 12 points to 8. The Rabbitohs need to play a lot better. They started really well, and they're still going to that left edge. They're just not executing, and they're making some poor errors. 3 minutes 50. Are we going to head to halftime with equal scores of 12-12? Cody Walker, Isaiah Tass running. and brought down on third. Here we go. They're at the line. Jai Arrow. Set restart here. Walker, Burgess, and it is South's first restart of the night. They have had some penalties. Oh, Murray, offload away. Cook, skipping, step, takes the tackle. Smart decision. It was first. Didn't need to be too razzle-dazzle there. Burgess trying to crash over. Cook, left side. Here we go. Oh, no. Tass doesn't pass. Third tackle. Broncos 12. Rabbitohs 8. Isaiah Tass 6 more again. A set restart again. Cameron Murray. Guys, just take a tackle here. Burgess tackled. 2 minutes 50 to go. Cook. Oh, crash play. Trying to see who it was. I couldn't see. Davey Moali, I think. Here we go. Oh, Campbell. Oh, Cody Walker loses the ball. Seems to be play on here for the moment. Oh, it was play on, and then some bad contact gave away a penalty. Holding down, Cody Walker holding down Tony Staggs. Oh, he literally uses his upper arm to make contact with him. It was bad contact. It wasn't even holding down. It was bad contact. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 9 penalties in the first half. 9 penalties. This has not been a very free-flowing game. There's been lots of errors, lots of stoppages, things like that. Good day, Jacob. Good day, AJ. 2014, we were in the 8th nearly the entire year. With 2 games to go left, we just need to either beat Canberra or Newcastle. Sounds like 2023. Could happen. Well, we weren't in the 8 all year, but we have been in the 8 recently. I guess maybe not. Reynolds, Walsh, pass. That's Ford. That was Ford. Oh, Payne Haas fending off the tackle in front of the post. 5th tackle. Waters puts in a kick. Chasing. It's too big. There you go. Rabbitohs 7 tackles set here. Brisbane lead the Rabbitohs 12 points to 8. A minute out from half time. Gotta hate SJ. Yeah. SJ breaking the hearts of the Raiders at New Zealand. I'm not sure where it was played. For you who watch AFL, the Western Bulldogs, my team, lead Essendon 40 points to 27. So starting to click. Very heartbreaking loss to the Sydney Swans last week, but in the end, we just didn't play good enough. Made Buddy look good. All right, so there is 30 seconds. Oh, tried to offload. 30 seconds left in the first half. The Rabbitohs are down by 4. Cody Walker is carrying an injury but still playing on. Cook passes to Tass. Passes to Walker. Tass to Moali. There's literally 13 seconds here. They're down by 4. They're going to go to the right edge. Cameron Murray setting up 5th, and there's 4 seconds here. There's 4 seconds. It's a set restart. It's a 6 again. There's 2 seconds. Last play of the half. Campbell Graham. Yeah! Campbell Graham scores. It is 12 points to 12. This is a contest. Right on halftime. Reaching out. Stretch. Campbell Graham. He scores the try. Cook with the pass. Away to Graham. Capewell doesn't get involved in the tackle. Billy Walters tries all he can, but running over the top. Campbell Graham, too big, too strong. Campbell Graham, who looks like Trademark Sports, scores. I don't see the Warriors losing another game, mate. I have the Warriors. It's up there. My list of predictions. Or is it there? Hang on a minute. Here we go. Done the maths. Warriors are going 15-9. Warriors, let's have a look what they are now. They're going to go 15 wins with 9 losses, in my opinion. And they're going to finish in 4th. Where do you see it? On the NRL app, probably. Okay, so they're going to get 3 more wins and 2 more losses, in my opinion. They're going to go 3-2. Penrith 18-6. Penrith to lose 1 more game. Brisbane Broncos to lose 2 more games. Rabbitohs 1 more loss, which isn't tonight. I reckon the Rabbitohs will win this, and I reckon they're going to get better. I do. There's been some ill discipline. Anyway, let's find out here. Blake Taff from just to the right to make it 14 points to 12 in favour of the Broncos. Very much like the Tigers game last night where they led 14-12. And the kick is good. The Rabbitohs lead the Broncos at halftime 14 points to 12. I've got the Storm 15-9. So the Storm have 3 more losses and 4 more wins. Got the Raiders out of the top 8, 11 losses. So 4 more losses and 2 more wins for the Raiders. Bit of a draw that's tough for them, I think. Cronulla, I've got Cronulla in 6 where they currently sit. Got them with 10 losses, so they're going to go 4-3 as well. And then the Cowboys, I've got them in 8th position with 13 wins. So I reckon they'll win 3 more games and 3 wins, 3 losses, 3-3 for the Cowboys. I've got the Newcastle Knights dropping into 13th. I've got the Knights having 4 more losses and 3 wins out of their last 7 games. I got the Tigers not winning another game at the moment. I don't know where it comes from. If they were going to win a game, it probably would have been last night. The Dragons are on 13 losses. I reckon they'll end up with 18, so 5 more losses and 5 wins. I reckon they'll get 1 more win. I reckon they'll sneak a win. And then the Dolphins, they're on 8 wins at the moment, and I reckon they can get 3 more, and I reckon they're going to get 3. So 3-3 for the Dolphins, 3 losses, 3 wins. And then Manly, I've got 12-11. So I've actually got Manly winning 5 of their last 7. I actually think Manly will go on a bit of a run. They're sitting in 11th. They're not going to make the 8. They're going to just miss the 8, I reckon. But I think they're going to go on a bit of a run. And I think they're a chance of beating Cronulla this week, but I did tip Sharks by 6, and I got the Titans in 14th. Unfortunately, I think the Titans, they've had 7 wins. I reckon they'll get 2 more wins on the board with 5 losses. So 5 losses and 2 wins for the Titans there. That is my predicted ladder from the other day when I was doing the ladder predictor. And this leads me to a Broncos versus Rabbitohs grand final. I had the Rabbitohs facing Penrith in the prelim. Yes, I think Blake Tass will probably go once Whiten comes in, unfortunately. I do. I agree with that. There you go. I've got the Cowboys in the top 8. I know some people do, some don't. They're playing good footy. They're on a bit of a mission, I think, and I think they can make it. I do have them bowing out, though. I've got them. So I had my final series at the moment is the Panthers and the Warriors in 1st versus 4th. The Storm versus the Cowboys, 5th versus 8th. I have got the Storm winning that game in Melbourne. Too tough. Cronulla in 6th versus Parramatta in 7th. I didn't personally have us in the top 8, but I think we can win some of these games. I don't think we win tomorrow night. I hope we do. I really hope we do. No stream for that game. I'll just be watching that game after. I'm going to the movies. I'm going to see Barbie tomorrow. And I'll go see Oppenheimer soon as well. I want to see both. 2nd, Brisbane Broncos versus 3rd placed South Sydney. So if I do have it right with the Broncos and Rabbitohs grand final, it's the same as last year where Parramatta met Penrith in week 1 of the finals and they went on to meet. And Penrith met South Sydney in week 1 of the finals in 2021. So week 2, I'd have the Warriors versus the Storm, the Rabbitohs versus the Eels. I'd have the Warriors and the Eels bowing out of the finals. I think the Storm could be a little bit too good for the Warriors, even in a home game for the Warriors. And then I'd have prelim of Panthers, Rabbitohs. Penrith could definitely win it, but the Rabbitohs, full strength man. They've already beaten Penrith this year. They got close in that prelim last year. They were dominating early on. Broncos versus Storm. I'd have the Broncos over the Storm. I know the Storm have the Broncos number at the moment, but I think when it comes to finals and with how well they've been playing and with some of what we've seen in big moments for the Storm not being able to step up and execute, I think the Broncos could do it. So, yeah, I've got the Rabbitohs and the Broncos. So that is second versus third in my 2023 grand final at the moment. We can beat Junior Panther in last our round. Oh, yeah, they'll be resting their players. I didn't even think of that. Well, that's their... Well, we will have the bye the following week. It's not the last round. They don't have the bye the following week, so they'll probably... No, I don't think they will. So that 2 points at the end where other teams will be playing and we're automatically getting 2 points. That could put us in the top 8, which is crazy to think. That could put us into, 7th, 8th position. If we go on a run, I'm not saying we will, but if we go on a run, that could really help us to get to a top 4 spot. If we do win, say, 5 of these 7 games and then have that 2 points there, that would be pretty good, or even 6 out of 7. But I don't think it'll happen. I got Parramatta in 7th. I even expect there is part of me that thinks 9th or 10th, but I really, really hope not. I'm sure everyone hopes their fan makes finals. But, guys, if you are just joining me, I am giving you a bit of commentary tonight for the Rabbitohs versus the Broncos. It's expected to be a blockbuster. It is the Rabbitohs in front, 14 points to 12. It was all the Broncos attacking-wise in the first half. The Rabbitohs couldn't execute, but a late Campbell Graham try has put them back in front. And Alex Johnston was the first try scorer of the match, as well as Katoni Staggs scoring in this one. Western Bulldogs lead 47 points to 33 over Essendon. Oh, yeah, I just need Reece Walsh to score to win $28. Or Reece Walsh and Cody Walker for 34. Like I said, I don't do big bets, but I enjoy the little wins, so that's cool. Yeah. Cool. I've got to keep an eye on this bingo thing. I hadn't done it before, but I put a couple bucks on this all numbers to score thing as a joke. Let's have a look what numbers have actually scored. So 9 has scored. You know what? I'm just going to put it in the chat here myself. So 9, 1. Lomax is 4, isn't he? 4. Is Ravalawa 2 or 5? And is Junior Tupou? Let me know, guys. Is Tupou and Ravalawa... Oh, I can check here, actually. He's 5. So 5. So 2 hasn't scored yet, according to this. And then you've got Murata Niokore, which was 12. And then you've got... Is Dallin the 2? Yep, you got the 2 now. Okay. And then you've got Whiten, which is 6. Hudson Young, which is 11. Wow, okay. This is looking good early on, isn't it, for this? See, people told me about it, but I just thought, nah. And then you've got 3, which is Katoni Staggs. There you go. I'll put that in the chat. So, if you can do the maths for me, guys, what numbers need to score? So, we've got, I think, 7, 8, 10, and 13. 7, 8, 10, 13. And we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games of rugby league left. Now, I reckon Mitchell Moses will score against the Cowboys. I do. I reckon he'll score. I reckon. I'm just trying to think. 8's a tough number. 8's a tough number. Is Moses Leota number 8? He is. I'm pretty sure he scored last week. Moses Leota, you know. Seems like it's very doable. Who's the Sharks' big boppers against Manly? Oregon Kaufusi or Toby Rudolph? Cowboys, I hate to say it, but let's have a look at theirs. Jordan McLean or Cohen Hess. Junior Paulo, Ofahigi Ogden. Melbourne, Christian Welch, Tui Kamikamika. And then Titans and Roosters, Mo, Jared, Isaac, and Lindsay. Aaron Clark could score a sneaky try, couldn't he? Number 13, Aaron Clark. Number 13, Jermaine Hopgood. Could happen. I don't see Ruben Cotter scoring. Don't see Josh King scoring, even though it's against his old club. That would be really cool to see Josh King. The Storm have actually been here on the coast this week, if you guys didn't know. The Melbourne Storm have been at Wyong, Erina, a few different spots from what I've heard. And then Jake Travojevic or Dale Finucane. So, yeah, this bingo thing, I might just message the thing because this is pretty cool. It's looking likely. Go Nas, go Max King, go Tino. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, well, Tino, you can't because Tino's suspended. So go Jermaine, go Nas, and go Max King. Max Power. Isn't that a book series? Or no, that's Zach Power. And I remember Zach Power. I don't know why I thought of that, hey. And I remember these, like Zach Power books. Like, why is it blurred? Like this. Like these books. Holy crap, you just reminded me of Zach Power. Oh, Max Power was from Homer Simpson. Was it when he had a truck or what was it because of? Oh, no, it was just his name within working and he was doing these ones. That's right. I remember that. He isn't the man you would like to touch, but you mustn't touch. Oh, he's the man you would like to touch, but you mustn't touch. So a very even game here at the moment. It's Rabbitohs leading the Broncos 14 points to 12. I don't think we're too far away now from the second half. Good day, Marso. How are you? Oh, maybe Tamalolo. He's actually not 13, bro. He's actually 17 or a different number. He's like a later number now. They put him off the bench. Interesting. Let me know in the comments. Does anyone think Parramatta win tomorrow night? Let me know. Is anyone thinking that Parramatta get the job done against the Cowboys? Fairly confident. Think Parramatta will do the upset. Let me know in the comments if you, unlike me, are tipping the Parramatta Eels to get the win tomorrow night. Because, look, I don't think it's going to happen. I hope it does, but I'd love to know how confident you are in the comments. Well, I say Hopgood. Yeah, Hopgood's, he's been scoring tries. People seem to think it. Have a shocking record up there, rugby league history. Very lucky to get to the grand final after last year. We have had a good record against them recently, but not in Townsville. We've played at a neutral ground or we've played at CommBank. So I think we've won at least maybe 3 of our last 5 against them. Yeah, we've only won 7 times in Townsville since 1996. Then again, we had a shocking record at Canberra, and a team that not many people expected to beat Canberra did beat Canberra back in 2021. I believe we broke that hoodoo with a great win. Great win against the Raiders. So, anything's definitely possible. A lot of clubs have bad records up there, though. Well, they were such a, Townsville, Dairy Farmers, 1-300, whatever you want to call it, was such a dominant All right, so halftime is over, and the Rabbitohs, who lead 14-12, are coming back on the field now. No confidence without Dillbag. Yeah, Dill's missed for sure. RC did nothing last week. I couldn't even see him on the field, man. It's been really, really good. But last week he was just quiet. He was shut down, I think. Almost time for the second half here. And the time is 9:05. We'll check the score in the AFL for a run as well. Half time, Dogs lead Essendon 47-33. I should have put it on. Don't think Eels will win. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't tip against us often. I really like next week against the Storm. I'm more confident with that game than I am against the Cowboys in Townsville. All right, so here we go. Cody Walker gives it to Burgess to start the second half. Rabbitohs lead the Broncos 14-12. If it does start to get to a bit of a blowout, I probably will end the stream. If it's an absolute nail biter, I'll keep going, only because I have work tomorrow and I have to be up early. Kolomatangi, great run. That's a fantastic run from Kolomatangi. Now Murray gives it to Walker, and Arrow is held up by Haas and Carrigan there. Yeah, I'll be staying in Docklands as well. I'll be staying in the Docklands Marvel area. And I'm going to an AFL game next week. I'm going to the Essendon versus Sydney Swans game at Marvel on the Saturday night. So looking forward to that. Me and RXYSV2. Actually, guys, if you are watching this and you want to be nice, send RXYSV2. His name is Reese Matheson over on Instagram. You know, a little message letting him know you're thinking of him. He is in hospital right now, just some personal issues, but yeah, he's doing it tough. So, look, we're going to Melbourne next week. But, guys, if you can, just message him and just say, you know, keep doing what you do and see you on the other side. So, yeah, be nice for him. Hetherington on the run, fifth tackle for the Broncos, down by 2. This kick from Reynolds, 45 metres out. It is a high kick. There are lots of chasers. That's a very high kick. Lots of chasers. And Blake Taff picks it up. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. Appreciate that. I think he's out tomorrow, which is good. And he'll be ready for Melbourne next week, which he's really looking forward to. But, yeah, he ended up in hospital, I think about 10 o'clock last night. And he's got to deal with some stuff. So, yeah. Rabbitohs on the attack. Campbell Graham doesn't offload it. He's still running and he's brought down there. Third tackle, Cook plays it right. Plays it to Ilias. Kolomatangi. Cody Walker offload. Cameron Murray. And Tom Burgess runs through the middle. Reese Matheson. I'll just show you. There you go. That's him there, guys. If you can send him a message and, you know, just say you're thinking of him, that would be absolutely awesome. So 3 minutes gone in the second half. It was a nice set from the Rabbitohs to start with there. And second tackle for the Broncos, well contained by Cook and Murray. Walsh playing the ball. Herbie with an offload. He gives it to Patrick Carrigan. And he's tackled by Cameron Murray and Cook. Reece Walsh. Oh, he's going to score here. Reece Walsh still going. He's going to the corner. He is, I think he's knocked this on. We'll have to see. I reckon this is going to be a no try to Reece Walsh here. Oh, it's the feet into touch, they believe. Let's see if this is a tit for tat kind of game, try for try, Okay, so Alex Johnston, Reece Walsh going at the line. Foot goes out. Foot goes out. Does he even ground the ball? We're not even going to see, but I don't. Yeah, I was wondering whether he ground it, which I'm sure he probably did. But there you go. Alex Johnston forces him over the sideline. The Rabbitohs keep their lead of 14-12. Here we go. We'll see if he gets it down. Oh, and he did get it down. He did get it down. So no try off the foot in the sideline, but he did get the ball down. So the Rabbitohs are currently in 8th position on the ladder, and the Broncos are in 2nd. I'm just wondering if the game, I don't know if it does. Does it update for a live ladder? No, it doesn't. I know it comes up on the screen with Fox, but Cobbo dragged back. Nice defense there from Tass and Johnston to drag Cobbo back. And Reynolds tackled by Johnston, and he's lost the ball. He's knocked it on. I told you they were defending really well, and a bit of momentum here as South Sydney lead 14-12, and they're going to get the ball back 20 metres out here if they force an error on Adam Reynolds, and they have no captain's challenge. Oh, there you go. And you can see it come out too. It's a fair call. Dolphins and Knights and Rabbitohs and Sharks are going to play. Yeah, I saw that one in Perth, round 23. Early tip would probably be the Knights and the Rabbitohs, maybe. It's a game, yeah, I want to say Sharks, but they can't beat top 8 sides, so there you go. Oh, now he's lost it. Now Burgess has lost it. This is a weird game. This is a weird old game. Oh, he's lost it twice. He's lost it, regathered it, and lost it again. So that's a silly one there from Burgess. And now the Broncos breathe a sigh of relief, and let's see what they can do. They had some offloads in that set. Looks like Lachlan Ilias has a cut on his eye that is about to open up. It looked pretty bad. Oh, Walsh had no support there. Dummies sets up 5th. Oh, Ilias has got a red face. He looks like a creature out of Insidious. Appreciate that, Jacob. Let me know if he replies. I'm not sure if he's resting. He probably could be, but I know he wanted to watch this game. His tip was Payne Haas to score first and the Rabbitohs to win by 4. Graham, 3rd tackle, good defense here from Brisbane. Host off the bench. Can someone score, please? Well, 8 minutes gone in the second half. No team scored yet. Same score as halftime. Campbell, Graham setting up 5th. So neither side being truly dominant here to start this second half. Rabbitohs had their opportunities. Oh, Cody Walker, kick chase. Cobbo taken down by Tass and Host. Also in their name is the Bronco. See, your TVs might be about 15 seconds in front of mine, so please don't spoil it if that does happen. But it is third tackle now for the Broncos. Tyson Smoothie is on. He gives it to Carrigan. Nice attack here. Walsh running at players, running at Ilias, who's got some tape over his head now to stop that blood. So fifth tackle here for the Broncos, down by 2 points, 35 metres out. Adam Reynolds moves it to the 30, kicks it to the corner. There's players in front of him. Cobbo has got it, knocks it back. And that was lucky because I thought that Davey Moali might have been offside, but it's play on here. Reynolds tried to appeal it. Just seeing if the Doggies game has restarted yet. Doesn't look as though it has, unless the score is still the same. Fifth tackle for the Bunnies. They just can't get to halfway. Their kicks are good downfield. They go to either Reece Walsh or Cobbo, bring it to the 30. And see, the Broncos are getting better field position. Tallis Duncan into the action. And they go to Mam away, brought down. Almost away there. Arrow on the ground. Farmworth, third tackle. They're over halfway. So they're better field position right now. The Broncos have all the momentum. They just can't score points. Reynolds, Walsh, dummy, run. Walsh, he's got this. He's scored. Reece Walsh scores, and the Broncos have the lead, 16-14, and he does a backflip. For his try celebration there. Reece Walsh just jumps up, backflips himself, and the Broncos are in front, 16 points to 14. Oh, Cody Walker might have been taken out according to Mick Ennis. And Patrick Carrigan just standing there in the line. Let's see what happens here. Oh. I backed Walsh for my multi, so I'm like kind of hoping so. Oh, what a backflip. We're waiting for the confirmation here because, as Ennis said, try confirmed. Now he's changed his mind, Mick Ennis. He says Cody Walker just caught up in the lead, but you can see Carrigan running and Cody Walker can't get through. But Reece Walsh scores and then does a backflip. Broncos 16, Rabbitohs 14. Kick to come. So it will be a 4-point game. It will be 18-14 in a moment here. And the Rabbitohs taking the 2 to make it 8-6 is proving very, this could have been a tied game right now. This could have been a tied game. Great run. Reece Walsh has been fantastic in this game. Made 160 metres. He's had a try assist. He's had a try of his own. He's had an almost try in the corner. He was taken out. And the Broncos are in front with 28 minutes to go, 18 points to 14. I did tip the Rabbitohs 19-18. So let's see if there are plenty of points or if it seems to be this low-scoring game that I was picking. Reece Walsh is literally vomiting. He's literally in the back play vomiting. The fuck was going on there? Oh, great tackle. Who was that? Arrow on Mam, round the legs tackle. Stops him from getting halfway. Adam Reynolds looking for a 40-20. It's taken on the full by Johnston. He runs it, he passes it, and Blake Taff is taken down. Is Walsh good? Get the camera off. It's disgusting, bruh. Disgusting. Forward pass from the Rabbitohs here. They can't challenge it. Very silly pass there. If the Broncos score again, could it be game over? They'd have a 10-point lead. There's 26 minutes to go. They've turned that 14-12 deficit into an 18-14 lead. Mam gives it to Herbie. Two tackles gone for the Broncos. They are 30 metres out. Hetherington brought down by Murray. He is sweaty right now. He's getting tired. He's playing big minutes. Staggs chasing. Taft's got it. Oh, he did well. He did really well. He kind of turned his body around and was able to get back that ball and a couple extra metres as well for Blake Taft there. Jacob Host running it. Patrick Carrigan making the tackle with Reynolds. Fourth tackle almost for the Rabbits here. Oh, Cody Walker, that was silly. They were just passing it everywhere, and it was only 3 tackles in. I don't know why they were doing that. That was really, really silly. And he knew that he'd made that error too, a crucial error. At a crucial time too, you know, you're down by 4 points. You just got to hang in there and you do something like that, like silly. They're starting to get under Cody Walker's skin here tonight. You can see it. You've sent it a few times. So 19 from 29 for completions of both sides. It's been weird old game. With the Broncos lead, 18 points to 14. Capewell running at the posts. Tyson Smoothie goes right. Xavier Willison wearing jersey number 20. No, that's all good, Zach Sport. Reynolds goes to the right edge. They might get a try here. No, it goes out. They pass it out. They're keeping the Rabbitohs in this one. Both of these teams, lots of errors in this game. As I mentioned, 66% completion rate for both of these sides, but the Broncos in front in the one that matters, the scoreboard, 18 points to 14 in favour of the Broncos. It was the Rabbitohs 14 points to 12 at halftime, but Reece Walsh scored a try, and now the Broncos in front. But an opportunity goes begging with Reece Walsh playing on the wing, and it was touched by the Rabbitohs. So now the Broncos will get another set. They will go to that right edge again. Staggs brought down, gets through a tackle. Johnston and Cody Walker bring him down. Walsh gives it to Reynolds. Second tackle. Smoothie. How's the dogs doing? Ezra, get up. And if you are hurt, it's not a penalty, but stay down if you are hurt. Don't do one of these things that people do. It's an awkward tackle, but it's not a hip drop. So Ezra Mam here. He's jiggling and jumbling, but staying on the field. Good on him. Oh, you spoiled it, Zach. Or do you mean Reece Walsh's try before? Did you just spoil it for me? Yeah, you did. That's why I hate doing streams sometimes, eh? But there you go. Xavier Willison scores in back-to-back games, I believe. I think it was Xavier Willison or it was Brendan Piacora. One of the two scored last week. And the Broncos lead the Rabbitohs 22 points to 14. And the Rabbitohs are starting to... Alarm bells starting to ring. They're in 8th position. They are looking at Latrell back next week. You'd hope. But right now, I don't know what's going to happen with the Rabbitohs. I don't. They only beat the Warriors in New Zealand convincingly. Besides that, they've had these weird games. You know, lost to the Dragons without most of their squad by 6 points. I'm just trying to think of their other games, but they haven't been winning. They lost to the Cowboys embarrassingly. They were flogged. So 22 to the Broncos, 14 to the Rabbitohs, 20 minutes to go. So it's a 10-point lead to the Bunnies now. Well, this could be Broncos 13 plus. We're getting into the territory where it could be.
Still waiting to score his first try. Plays a lot of minutes. Played 76 games without a four-pointer. Xavier's got 3.
So the Broncos lead the Rabbitohs 24 points to 14. At halftime, it was 14-12 to the Rabbitohs, and they've just blown this lead. Have you seen the Bulldogs bet $17 for them to win and $150 max King first try scorer? Fucking hell. The line's like 26.5. They expect Penrith to win by a minimum of like 28, don't they? Essendon are back in this game, 39-48 in favour of the Dogs. The line is 28.5, so they expect Penrith to win by a minimum of 30. I've got them by 30, but it's a tough line. It's a big line. $20 minutes to go. Broncos by 10, 24-14. Rabbitohs need to score next. They need to. Yeah, I'm excited for the NRLW, Jacob. Oh my God, the Rabbitohs have knocked on. Bro, they're playing so bad right now. Wonder what they're paying to win the grand final, because they were $7 going into this game, but I feel like they drift. $8. Like, they're playing one of the teams that seem like they could do some damage in the final. Broncos have moved from $5.50 into $4.50. It's going to be really interesting to see if Latrell comes back fully fit, or if his first few games, he's struggling because they can't have him struggling. The position that they're in right now, they could be down by 14 or 16 points. Smoothie, Reynolds, passes, Carrigan, Staggs, try. Well, they're putting on a score now, aren't they? They're putting on a score on them. 28 to the Broncos, 14 to the Rabbitohs. There is nothing in this second half for South Sydney. I was expecting an absolute nail biter, and we're not getting that. Did Tony Staggs do a backflip? Oh, yeah, he did one too. Tass' defensive decisions have not been great tonight. And that just kind of shows that Jack Whiten will walk straight in. So the Broncos 28, the Rabbitohs 14th, and Tony Staggs has a double. Broncos 30, Rabbitohs 14. What has happened to this game? Yeah, it's been good. 13-14, let's go. Mazza's happy. Happy Broncos fans. Revenge over the Rabbitohs 13-plus win earlier in the year. What was it? 28-6, I think it was. Who was missing that game? I'm trying to remember who was missing from the Broncos. 17 minutes to go. Tallis Duncan tackles Capewell. Can't afford to give away any silly penalties here, the Rabbitohs, or this game, which I think it is just about over. Staggs on the run. It almost seems like the game against the Dragons where they were in the fight. It was tough early on. Came over the top of them and then just flogged them, 40 points. They're on 30 right now. They've had a really good second half, but especially good 10-15 minute period here. Massive kick, tough to catch, but it's caught by Tane Milne. Oh, you're going to Broncos versus Storm last round. That will be a cracker. All Rabbitohs get a penalty here. They have a terrible record against the Storm, but it will be a really, really good game. And it is a Broncos home game. Is it at the Gabba or at Suncorp? Is it the Gabba? On a Raiders game. I've got to go to a Raiders game this year. I've been to one. We try and go to one more. So 15 minutes to go. The Rabbitohs down by 16 points. They've got the ball here off a penalty. They go to the left edge. Not much there. Tell me your bay. Oh, just wherever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't go to many Canberra games, but I go to like one or two a year. Ilias was hit by Mam. Why did he drag him on his leg? He's already hurting. Cody Walker puts in a kick for the Rabbitohs to chase. Oh, line dropout. Need Cody Walker or Kolomatangi to score. 60-40 in favour of the Doggies. At least my team in the AFL is winning right now because I did tip South Sydney here tonight, and that is not looking likely. The chances of that happening are bare none. Saw a crazy finish between the Raiders and the Warriors, 21-20 to the Warriors in Golden Point. They were lucky to win it. They should have won it by more, but in the end, lucky to win it. No worries, Jacob. Thank you for jumping on, man. Appreciate it. Murray. Oh, Cody Walker almost ran onto it and scored there. 6 more, too slow. And an error. An error off the 6 again. Could take a while. I'm worried about South. I'm worried. They're missing Totola and Latrell, which are big losses, but they welcome back Campbell Graham. They welcome back Jai Arrow, Tom Burgess, and I just... Actually, no, not Tom Burgess. I think just Arrow and Graham. But I thought they'd be better. I did. And now I'm regretting this tip a lot. I know most people tipped... Yeah, they're not going to be top 4. Oh, Arrow on the run. Nice run. Doesn't offload. Gets it to the 43rd tackle. Down by 16. Jai Arrow. Ilias. Walker. Passes. Tass on the run. Johnston. Brought down. Offload to Jacob Host. 4th tackle. 20 metres out. Havili to play it. Where's Cook? He must be benched. 5th tackle. Need to score here. If they can score, they can make it a 10-point game. Murray on the ball. Havili, Ilya, Kolomatangi, and Tane Milne. Oh my God, he's held up. He is here. The ball comes out. Oh, actually, penalty. Late hit on Milne. Oh, why did Arthurs take Taff out like that? Should be in the sim bin. Man down. We have a finish coming up. As they're going to lose their winger. Yeah, look at the contact. Look at all the blood. You're in the bin. See you later, mate. Fair call. 30-14 to the Broncos. Rabbitohs are going to get the ball. They're going to get a penalty. Blake Taft's lip has been split and Jesse Arthurs has been sent to the bin. 22-14, I'd say game on, but that 30-14, that's real tough to come back from, even with a man down. I think 11 minutes to go. There's been a lot of stoppages in this game. It's 9:40. Cook on the field. Surely Kolomatangi or Walker score or both. Murray burrowing. Havili burrowing. Cook offload. Host Walker. Oh no. Tass. He passes to Tass. But the Rabbitohs have got one now. It's 30-18. And obviously the man down situation is massive now. Arthur's in the bin. Rabbitohs 18, Broncos 30. There is 11 minutes to go. Still a bit of time on the clock. I really thought Cody Walker was going in there. He dummied it, but Tony Staggs read him well. And then Cobbo tried to tackle Tass, but Tass was able to score and potentially make this a 10-point game with 10 minutes to go. Seems doable. Blake Taff with a cut lip, blood on his face, blood on his jersey, and the most amount of sweat. Kicking a sideline conversion to make it a 10-point game, and he has kicked it. It is 30 to the Broncos, 20 to Reggie and the Rabbits. Have a game on our hands. 9 minutes 50 to go. Think about what they did against the Dragons, eh? They weren't able to get the job done. Can they get 2 tries here in 9 minutes and win the game? Are we going to get 2 amazing finishes in a row, potentially? Ezra Mam ruled out of this one. Blood, sweat, respect. Yep. Is that a good game? I thought that play was massive. The Broncos were on the attack. He got the ball off the kick, and he was able to twist his body to get a few extra meters rather than be dragged back. Right, so Cody Walker catches it, and he passes it to Havili. Looks like he's trying to play it prop. Havili to Cook. Arrow, second tackle. Thank you so much, DJLS0713. Appreciate that, man. We're almost on 10 likes on the video, so I think it's a good little number, 10. I've had a few people join throughout the night, come and say, hey, some come and go. Blake Taff almost got through, 4th tackle for the Bunnies. They're down by 10. Broncos 30, Rabbitohs 20. Halftime, it was the Rabbitohs leading the Broncos 14 points to 12, but a really dominant performance from the Broncos in the second half. Ilias, they go to the right edge. Cody Walker gives it to Campbell Graham. It is 5th. He can't get an offload, and he knows it. It's 5th. Eight minutes 40 to go. 6 minutes left of Arthur's in the sin bin, so he'll be back for the final 2 minutes. And how crazy would it be if it is a 4-point game? 26-30 would be pretty nuts. Payne Haas setting up the 3rd tackle at halfway. Dragged back by Graham. Ilias still being dragged. Trying to take him towards the sideline, but he's too strong for that. Reynolds, right edge. It's been dangerous. Staggs looking for a hat trick. Doesn't offload. Walsh was like, "What are you doing, mate? You should have passed it to me." Fifth tackle, 60-metre gain. Reynolds passes to Carrigan. Walsh puts it down. Stags and knock on. Or forward pass there. Yeah, I am one of the old boys rugby league history. I'm a veteran, I guess you could call me. All right, so 10-point game, 7 minutes 20 to go. I think the Rabbitohs really need this win. They're not going to get it, I don't think, and the Broncos are going to be very close to getting a minor premiership now. They are looking like they could get it. Western Bulldogs 61, Essendon 41 for an AFL score update as well. Rabbitohs have got the ball, but it isn't a set restart. Fourth, Cook running, Murray fifth. Not a great set there. 49 metre gain. Run at Walker. Kick put in. Chasing. Oh, it's going to bounce. It's going to be knocked on by Alex Johnston. Yeah, Mr. Luke. Who do I want to win? South Sydney. I tipped South Sydney by 2. So it'd be pretty crazy, 32-30. I don't see it happening. They've scored off pure luck. The Campbell Graham luck before halftime. The luck of, I can't even remember who scored before. Actually, the Tass one wasn't luck, I don't think. Whereas the Broncos have provided a lot of skill tonight. Yeah, I reckon I probably was in the past. I didn't grow as much as others, though. Walsh. Stags is away here. Reynolds. That's game. Reynolds scores what could be the final try of the match with 5 minutes to go. Rabbitohs were pressing hard, but the Broncos make it 34 points to 20. I had 1.7. I remember the days where I had like 700. I remember the days where I had 100 making Doctor Who videos too. Well, this game looks to just about be over. It is 34 to 20 to the Broncos. Walsh to Stags to Reynolds. Try confirmed. Well, I don't know where Souths are going to finish. I don't know. I don't know if Latrell is going to be the answer. This team should be doing a lot better. This should be a closer game than 16 points and potentially, let's say, 20 points if they do score again, because they don't look like they're done scoring. The 58-0. Yes, sir. And then the and then the Roosters, I'm pretty sure, beat them 59-0 just to rub it in our faces. I think it was. There was a couple. Warriors 2018 had about 32,000. The Storm lost the 32-0, had about 40,000. But yeah, I think that one had about 65, 70,000. Oh, you're going to the game. Go, Para. It's going to be tough. Short kickoff here. Broncos have got it. 3 minutes to go. Broncos 36, Rabbitohs 20. I'm just about ready to call it a night. South sitting in 8th position for now. So Parramatta, Souths, and the Cowboys all on 24 points. And the Broncos chasing that minor premiership. Terrible pass from Reynolds, but Cobbo is able to get it. Fourth tackle. That's probably true, rugby league history. I don't know. Like, I have to check the draw, but yeah, they were very, very good at the start of the year. The win against Penrith is one of the best moments for their year for sure. But they have seemed beatable. And tonight, I know they didn't have Latrell, didn't have Totola, but they had a lot of. Obviously, we're Parrot fans, but honestly, who's going to win tomorrow? I don't know. I've tipped the Cowboys by 4. I don't have too much confidence in Parramatta, but I still think we turn up for those type of games. So, I don't know. I have rugby league history. Absolutely, I have. I've had it all happen. Kolomatangi, if Kolomatangi or Cody Walker could score and they both get involved in a knock-on, that's even better. Rabbits have seen better days. Absolutely. We've almost been going for 2 hours, an hour and 57 minutes. Game is pretty much over. Broncos 36, Rabbitohs 20. Looks like Payne Haas or Patrick Carrigan will get the VB hard-earned index man of the match. They're not done scoring. Selwyn Cobbo away. Tony Saggs looking for a hat trick. Brought down. They're going to score again. They are going to score again. A minute 30, and the Broncos are going to put 40 on the Rabbitohs. I guarantee it. Who is going to score the try, though? That's going to be the question. Carrigan is so hungry to score that try. And nope. The Rabbitohs are away with Tane Milne. A minute to go. And a 16-point game. Let's see if the Rabbitohs can score one more. Hame Sele on the run. Six again, out of nowhere. I don't know. This is the same channel. But yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know what I'd be and what I'd do. Oh my God, another error. What's the call? Knock on South. I'm going to call it a night, guys. It's 36-20. There's 30 seconds to go. I hope everyone's enjoyed this. It's been great to do a live stream. It's been a while since I do one. Try and do one for a Sunday game where I can yell and all that stuff when I've got sisters, mum, dad, everyone trying to sleep. It's 10 o'clock on a Friday night. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Good luck to the Eels tomorrow. Just quickly, my tips are Roosters by 6 and first try scorer Joseph Manu. Anytime Kless Haas. Storm to beat the Knights. Cameron Munster to score a try. And Parramatta's Will Penasini to score first into the Cowboys to win. And I've got the Bulldogs. No, sorry, I haven't. I've got the Penrith Panthers losing to the Bulldogs. Stephen Crichton, first try scorer. And the Sharks to beat Manly. Ola Kaladu score a try. And Connor Tracy. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you guys later.